Fun fact, when I was in middle school, I used to put lip gloss and chapstick on my eyelids because, I don't know. But now they do that in high fashion magazines, so I was a trendsetter. You're welcome. Kennedy. Obviously it's the end of the year. This has been quite the year. Just like every year, this year was not perfect. There were a lot of ups and downs, but I gave myself the task to, instead of weighing on the negative, to think about the positive and all the good that happened this year. That way I can go into 2018 feeling good and positive. So I figured, why not do this on camera and share my highlights of 2017 with you guys. Before we jump into the video, don't forget, if you like this video, to give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe and the notification bell if you want to see this face every week. I think the number one thing that I have to start off with is the growth that I've made all year. Emotionally, I've had such a huge glow up, and part of that is because around this time last year in December, I left a toxic relationship. I didn't realize while I was in it that it was toxic, but once I got through that, I started feeling the best I've ever felt. I started feeling so confident with myself. I started loving myself again. I started feeling independent, and that's how I started my year. February ended up being a cool month as well because I got to hear my voice again at the Super Bowl. So my Super Bowl commercial aired during this Super Bowl again. Hey! It caught me off guard, so, you know, it was a good feeling. Around the same time, I got back onto React. Yeah. I feel like a lot of you who watch React don't realize this, but I actually started on React 6 years ago on the very first episode of Teens React. The girl who wanted a boyfriend that sparkles, unfortunately, that was me. In March, I became a Disneyland annual pass holder, which, I mean, in the grand scheme of things is nothing super special, I guess, but I just felt like I wanted to go to Disneyland more often this year, and I did. I went with my friend Melissa a bunch of times. I went with a few other friends. I just went a couple weeks ago. I just really like Disneyland.
This really can come true.
Okay, the highlight of April for me was going to Coachella. I loved it. I absolutely had a blast. I went to a few parties, like the Revolt party where Migos was performing. Coachella itself was also nice. On the third day, I got to catch some of my favorite performers like Lorde and of course Kendrick, who were amazing. It was so worth me being sick for about 2 weeks because I'm highly allergic to dust and forgot to pack a handkerchief. In April, I also got to vote in the French election for the first time, which I was really excited about. May obviously is my favorite month because that's when my birthday is. This year I turned 21 and got to have a nice little birthday dinner with friends. Happy birthday! Yes! Kennedy! Oh my god! Happy birthday! And then a few days after that, my mom and I went back to France for a very short time, but I love going back and seeing family, and the best part of that trip was getting to spend time with my little sister Jess. June was a good month for me. I'd been looking forward to June for most of the year because June is when Vidcon took place. This was my third year going, but it was my first year going while I'm actively on React. So I honestly had no idea really what to expect, and then also FBE had a booth where we got to meet fans of the show. Vidcon turned out to be so much fun this year. Met so many people who watch the show, met some of you who watch my channel and follow me on Instagram, met and reconnected with some of the other reactors. I'm so pumped for this year's VidCon, next year's VidCon. I'm jumping the gun. Then August came and the React party happened where I got to hang out with a ton of the reactors, a ton of the staff from FBE. It was a fun time. Ate some bomb tacos. If you follow me on Instagram or Snapchat, you probably saw this, but in October I got to be on Refinery29's Snapchat story, which was really cool because I've been reading and watching Refinery29 literally for years, and I didn't even know when it was going to come out, but I woke up to a bunch of texts of you guys telling me that you saw me on the Snapchat Discover thing, whatever that's called. I had a blast doing that. November is when things started to wind down this year. Unfortunately, as many of you know, I had surgery last month and I've been recovering ever since. I have been stuck in a cast for, how long has it been now? Almost 6 weeks. And I'm ready for this baby to come off. You have no idea, it's been tough. I'm really excited for what 2018 has in store for me. I am going to work my butt off and make things happen, because you can't just sit there and wait for things to happen. You have to make them happen. So those were some of the highlights of my year. I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment below something really great that happened to you this year, because I want to know. Again, thumbs up, subscribe, notification. I'll see you next week. Mwah. Bye!